Eastern.
Yes, one of the
Okay.
shops, the Victory shop.
Well done.
Yeah, so that's what's that now, not the soap yet, but I sell online.
Okay.
I tried
Okay.
the body butter.
Yeah, well, absolutely well. Do you show any of your stuff at any of the festivals or anything like
Yeah,
that?
if I have an opportunity, yes, I do.
Okay.
Christmas markets, you know, I
No,
do.
festivals.
Festivals, not really. I've not
Festivals.
gone anyone.
Okay.
Gone to anyone.
There are loads of festivals in Bristol.
Yeah, that's
Okay. I mean, you need to kind of be online and or team up with someone else.
and do something.
Well, basically, you just want one of those really gorgeous shops, okay? Little artisan shops. Well, it's an idea anyway.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
of course.
thought.
Yeah, any idea
It's a
is
thought.
fine. Yeah, of course.
You know, because that's where I see this sort of stuff. It's like artisan shops,
Yeah.
and you just try stuff. But rather than me tell you, one would ask, where else have you gone? Where else have you?
Yeah, the only, the soap and the body butters, I just started them. It's the oil I've been doing for a long time. The
Really?
hair growth oil I've been doing for a long time.
Uh-huh.
So that one, there was last year I did a trade fair in London.
Nice.
Went for a trade fair, 2 days trade fair.
Uh-huh.
It was really good.
Uh-huh.
And which one again? And that was the only trade fair I did last year.
Well done. Yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah, they're expensive,
not-
of course.
they're
Then
not simple.
this year I'm going for 3.
Well done.
One in London, one in Manchester, and one in Birmingham
Okay.
in August.
All right.
So the plan is to sell the product there.
Okay. Did you want any of this, or you were right with that one?
I have this.
Okay. Is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same. I cut it up. I wanted it like this. It's the same. The one you gave me, that's where I got it from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. So tell me.
So this year,
Mhm.
of course, if I see more to go, I have any opportunity to go to any other mall. Of course, why not?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that's a brilliant idea. So, but you know there are some in Bristol, don't you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have any
Okay.
links or I don't mind.
Are you part of the Black community in Bristol?
I don't think I am.
Okay. Who? Because basically that's kind of where you want to just know the
Festivals.
So,
and
okay.
all that.
Black Southwest Network. Do you know Black Southwest Network? Okay, you want to meet them because you want to meet the lady who runs it is called Sedo. Sedo Jerdi. Sedo is from Ethiopia. She is the most amazing lady.
Oh.
She is so gentle. She has built up Black Southwest Network from one room in the back it's not Eastern. The name goes, it's not St. Paul's. No. Yeah, around the back of Stapleton. Okay, from one room to now they have just bought, the Coach House in St. Paul's.
In St. Paul's,
Yes. They've just bought the Coach House and they're doing a £1 million renovation, and it's all for black businesses and black owned businesses. Okay, whether that's for advice and guidance and for young people, and she's just been a pillar of strength for the black community. Yeah, but just if you can, I'm trying to do some work with her for my business, and she is so supportive, particularly of women, black heritage women who are trying to start off businesses. She doesn't get anything for it. It's not like you pay her.
Yeah.
It's a business enterprise, so it's an advice and guidance center and connection. So where you make networks, but you don't, as far as I'm aware, you don't pay for anything. You just it's a place for you to get information from people who've done it.
Yeah. Who have made mistakes and learn from their mistakes, so you
Yes.
don't make that same mistake.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, I know when I was in business, sometimes it's just having another friendly voice who's in business. You know, when, I don't know about you, but there were times when things were really tough.
Tough, yes.
You know, and
Yeah,
I think,
it's not all rosy.
yeah, you know, sometimes I was doing well, other times I wasn't doing so well. It's just finding out, you know, what. But anyway, that's that. But that's not why I started the conversation. I started the conversation because I wanted to know, how did you get into this?
Yes. So into the hair or the product.
Well, start with the hair. Start with the hair.
So with the hair, well,
they
go together, I guess, because right from Nigeria, I have a shop in Nigeria.
Okay.
Before I relocated, I have a shop, a salon and a skincare shop, all in one. So I do my the salon was not dreadlocks though.
Okay.
It wasn't locks. It was,
Okay.
you know,
Was normal.
braids, normal wigs and all that.
Okay.
And then I separate cream, body creams, soap, or liquids, and all those stuffs. But I don't make them.
Okay.
Yes. So that's how it started. And when I relocated, I came here.
When was that?
That was I relocated 2017.
Okay. Not that long. Okay.
7 years, right? So when I relocated, I couldn't find someone to make my hair.
Okay. So where were you? In Bristol?
Here. Yes.
Okay.
This house.
This house?
Yes.
Okay.
This house. And
Because, by the way, it's a gorgeous house.
about the
Yeah, no, but it's a gorgeous house.
Yes, it is.
One day I will show you photos of mine. I got a squat, an egg squat.
Oh.
Yes, so a big old thing like
Yes.
this, but mine was a squat, and it had about 20 people who had been living there. Yes, so
That's a
I hear
mansion,
you.
yeah.
So no, it's not a mansion.
20 people living in it.
Yeah, they were all living in the different rooms. So you know you
Okay.
should have like a living room, a kitchen. No.
Yeah.
People were just living in all the rooms.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, a
Okay.
squat,
It's
a
proper squat.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So don't talk about this being okay. So yeah. 2017.
So
you bought this or
no,
you
we bought it 2 years before. We were
Okay.
in Nigeria. That's when I met him in Nigeria.
Did you?
Yeah, he works in Nigeria then when I met him. So his brother was the one living here with his family.
Okay, in Bristol.
Yeah, in this house when we bought the house. After buying it, we were not here. So we're in Nigeria. We come we spend like 2 weeks in UK and go back to Nigeria. Spend like 7 weeks or 8 weeks even before we come back again. So it's like here's a holiday home while we go back to work.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how we started. He said he's tired of. He want us to relocate anyways. He's tired of doing the job and all that. So we came back. We came back. We stayed here. So and I was pregnant with my son then.
Is he your first?
No.
Okay.
My girl. I gave birth to my daughter in this country too, but then we were staying in the middle of the city.
Okay.
You know, Radisson Blue.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Yeah. Yes.
There's Mash House.
Yes.
No Mash House.
Yes.
The penthouse, the top. We're the one living on that penthouse. Yes. So that's when we packed. We left to this place.
Okay.
Yes.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we started staying here. And what was I saying? So after I gave birth. No, before I gave birth to him, I was looking for someone to make my hair because that was my wedding. I did my wedding here too in 2017. So when we relocated, I did a wedding. I was pregnant and all that.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Only one though.
I know.
Woman.
So look at this. How do I take picture of this? I'm on video. No, I can't do that. Yeah, so I went to a salon to make my hair and I didn't like it. They didn't do.
Where in
proper-
Eastern?
I don't even know because I was new. I don't know the names of places.
Okay.
He took me there. I found them online. I don't know if it's Comfort or something. I
Okay.
can't really remember the name anymore. But it's in. I'm sure it's Stapleton or East that area though. Was a white lady though. It's not even a black lady.
Okay.
I didn't like the hair, and then I said, okay, I'll start making my hair myself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I started making my hair myself. And then after giving birth, I needed to do something, right? I needed a job. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So I said, why don't I just start making locks? Yeah, that's how
But you hadn't done locks before. Was
Just
your
my-
hair locks then?
Yeah, my hair was
Okay,
locks. My hair has
okay.
been locks since 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, so I started making my own hair because I couldn't find someone to make it. So I started
Okay.
making my hair myself.
Yes.
So after a while, I said, okay, let me just start doing it as a job.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm home, I take this to school, so I'm literally not going to work anyway. So I started working from home. So I started learning how to be professional, and the crochet method came later after I found out that I needed to know how to repair hairs, and I get more of white people that want to make their hair.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
and that's the only method
Yeah.
for white hair. So I had to start. I trained myself. Yeah, I trained myself. I bought mannequins. I was learning how to fix them and all that. Yeah, that's how it
That's
started.
fantastic. I almost feel like I want to put you in a seminar.
So I can
Honest,
speak.
yes, yes. You would be surprised at how many young girls out there
Yeah,
just don't think about how they could do stuff for themselves.
Yeah, wow.
Okay? Don't even start me on that. We don't, I blame us for not teaching our young people. That stuff doesn't just happen.
Happen. You have to make it happen.
happen.
You have to work for it. And even if you fail, you keep trying.
Yeah. You learn
You
from
learn
it.
from it. Yeah, that's how I learned from my mistakes also when I started learning how to make this hair. And then I was surprised at the point I was pro,
Yeah.
I know how to do it. I know it doesn't take me much time anymore than it used to. And yeah, and then I started because I told you in Nigeria I had to was skincare and
Yes.
hair. So I then registered with Mary Kay.
Oh yeah.
So I was now like.
How did you find that?
Huh?
How did you find that?
Through my makeup artist.
How did you find working with them?
Oh
With
yeah,
Mary Kay?
yeah. It's okay if you have clients, if you have people who want to buy or people that you sell regular to. Yeah, but it's very difficult convincing people
Okay.
to use the products.
Because I don't like the products.
That's the thing. Some people don't like it because I don't know, and it's very difficult changing people to leave what they're using before and use it. And it wasn't really going well, and I don't know how to really pitch to people, like too much talking to people. Especially in this country, everybody just is different from Africa and all that. So
and also people have such bias when you have an accent.
Yes.
Such bias.
Yeah.
Well, that's another conversation.
I don't even care. That's me.
Yeah,
I don't give a about
well,
because
that's my
me.
work. That's my work.
Yeah, that's me. You can't change me. People like Chinese, they come here and they speak. They have accents.
Yeah.
So,
but it's not the same because the way you'll treat a Chinaman who speaks with a heavy Chinese accent is not the same way they will treat
Africa.
an African
Yeah.
who comes with a heavy accent.
Yeah.
They will never look at as a Chinese person with a heavy accent and think they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But the moment you have an African accent,
they'll be like,
yes,
what the
all
heck?
of a sudden,
You don't know
equate
anything.
it to stupidity.
Yes.
And that has been,
Yeah.
But again, we can talk about that later. Yeah. Yeah. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled.
Do not be fooled.
Okay. So.
Yeah. So
you
I started doing Mary Kay, and at a point I'm like, no, I started with for the hair oil came first, right? So I see people with bad hair, I make people's hair. I see people are losing their hairs, and my own children too. I needed something for their hair, right? And I was buying oils from Amazon, like normal people, but it was not really doing anything, right? So at a point, I'm like, you know what? Let me do it myself. Let me try and start learning how to make it myself. So that's how I started learning. So I started with oils. I did some research, natural ingredients that can help hair grow and all that. And I started with one. The first ones I made was so smelly. Because I've added onion to it because I read that onion is good for hair growth and all that. Oh my God. So people are like, oh my God, I can't use it. It's so smelly. The smell is so strong. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take out the onion. I'm not going to use the onion anymore. So I took out the onion. I did another one. And then I did more research. As I'm making the oils, I'm using it for my children. I can see the difference. I can see, the texture and all that. And at a point, I think it was on the third one or so, I did a full range, brought out the ingredients, measurements and everything. And I did it, and that was it. That was the one I stuck to. I'm like, okay, this is the recipe now. And gave it a name. Start using it on my clients when they come to make their hair, start selling to them, and then I started getting reviews of the oil. That's amazing and all that, helping their hair grow. Yeah.
So what does EJ mean?
EJ is journey. Okay. EJ means journey. So it's like hair growth is also a journey, right? It's not magic. So, and even skincare is journey. You have to use it for some time for you to get your results. And if you're using natural products, you have to, it's not magic, it's not chemical. So EJ is my daughter's name, the last girl.
Okay.
The oil was Vichy. I
was going to ask you about Vichy as well. What does Vichy mean?
Vichy is my name and my mom's initials, like name. Okay. So my mom is Victoria. My name is my native name is Chioma.
Chioma. Okay.
So the first three letters CHI.
Okay.
Then Victoria VI. So that's how I got Vichy. So
rhymes. What's rhymes?
So this Vichy rhymes is a long time, like 2009, 2010. I got this name because I was an artist.
What kind of artist?
Singing. I was a hip hop artist.
I love you. I love you even more. Okay.
I used to sing Afrobeats,
Afrobeats.
Yeah,
nice.
And so my husband I had a record label.
Okay.
So he registered a record label in UK here.
Did he?
Yeah. So, but at a point when I stopped the singing thing and everything just stopped, the name was still there. So what do I do? So I just said, okay, let me just continue with the name. That's why the Vichy rhymes, I'm still using it.
Nice.
I have a school in Nigeria.
Do you?
Nursery primary school. And the name of the school is Vichy Stepping Stone School. So you see, but I didn't put the rhymes anymore. I just took out the rhymes and just used Vichy.
Nice.
But then here, when I did the product, the oil, it was formerly Vichy oil. But because there's a Vichy already in the industry, cosmetic industry, if you go to Boots, you see Vichy. But it's with the Y.
Yes, there is. Yes.
But because it has
and they're quite high profile.
Yes.
So they can sue you.
Exactly. So I can't use the name to brand my product.
Yeah.
So I had to start looking for another name. That took us a while. Like, which name am I going to use? I tried all our name together. I tried using initials. I tried loads of things, and it wasn't coming together. And I don't know how. I'm like, EJ. What's EJ? Why don't I just use EJ? Because I tried to use my first daughter, Kosi. There were other products with Kosi and all that. I tried Obi, my boy.
Yeah, Obi is quite
very popular. Then I tried with you know how you start mixing the names together and all that. It wasn't working. It wasn't sounding well to my ear. It wasn't sounding well at all. Till I said, okay, why don't we use EJ? And my French friend, my girlfriend, she's a French lady. She's very involved in my as in the design, sometimes video and all that. So she was like, nobody can pronounce EJ. They'll be wondering, what's that? And my husband was like, that's what you want them to ask you.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
That's
Don't
how,
make it too easy.
Don't make it too easy for them.
Yeah.
And she was like, because she too can't even pronounce EJ. Even till now, she can't pronounce EJ. You say EJ. EJ. So she can't really pronounce it well. Oh, good. So, and it took me time as we were like, you know what? I said, we cannot stop with it. I think EJ is the best thing.
Okay.
So that's how we started. I said I had to go and trademark it.
Yes.
Just to save the name. I don't want to start looking for names again.
Well done. Or somebody do something to your name.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
no, that's fine. So
yeah.
That's how we
That's how
I started with the name. I'm like, okay, all the products is gonna be EJ now. EJ shampoo, EJ body butter, EJ
easy.
whatever.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the Vichy ranks is still there. So it's like the Vichy ranks is a company.
Yes.
But EJ is under the company. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so.
No, that works. Which means that can be one of your product lines. And you can have more product lines as you continue.
Yeah.
As you continue. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because you could come up with something else that, I mean, I know in my experience, so I used to design shoes, make shoes, and have them produced and manufactured, and it was called Lush Shoes.
Lush.
Okay.
That's a good name.
Lush Shoes. And then one of the designs that I made, remember Karen Millen? Karen Millen, our brand, clothes brand, and LK Bennett. Okay, so LK Bennett wanted one of my designs. Okay, so he then had to build another company. Well, okay, now I'm just going to put that in there. I'm just looking for the thing. Oh, do you want it?
Yeah, let me make it do it now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so then I realized that, okay, from the shoes that I manufacture and sell, that's one product, so that's one thing. But I could actually design for other companies, for big companies. So I could then do my drawings, get the design, and so that's another branch within the Lush Shoes umbrella.
Yes, of
okay,
course.
So that's
design bits,
yes. So
design
that's
for people.
Absolutely, but it also meant that when you're being taxed, okay, you can actually show for your tax purposes. Okay, so we had TeachBot designs. So within TeachBot, okay, it meant that I could show when I was just doing research for the product, and I could charge to that. So you could charge TeachBot you could charge design, you could charge research and stuff to it, and you could and then you could show how much you paid for it or how much you were paid for it. So that in itself, you could claim research and development tax credits.
Really?
For under a different product. Yeah, I don't know if it's changed now, because now I work for a company. But when I was working for myself, as long as you can directly show, this is a product that I was building, this is the research, this is the amount I spent on research, this is the amount I spent on development, and you show it, you get a tax rebate for that amount that you spend. Okay. And then you show how much you sold it for because, and how much you got, etc. But your accountant, if you've got an accountant, should be able to tell you. But I found it was much easier
to
have it separate. You know, it's all the things that they don't tell you. All the things. So again, tax would have changed. So I don't know, but your accountant could tell you. because you must be doing a lot of research
Yeah, on
and
that.
buying your products and stuff
Yes.
to be able to do the soaps.
Yes.
So you could have a soap line. What are the tax credits? What do you know?
Yeah.
Even if it's 500 quid on, but by the time you've bought a machine that
Yeah,
that dehydrates,
Trace,
or,
yeah.
yeah, that's all research.
Wow.
If you think about it,
Yeah, it is.
it is all the materials that you buy to do that, to develop the oil. This stuff that you're using, your tech. Okay, it's all for your marketing. So all of that is tax rebatable.
Okay.
Just give you a little bit of. Ask your accountant.
I think
Have
I
you
will.
got an accountant?
Yeah, I do have
Yes,
an
I bet
accountant.
you
Yeah.
do. So just.
I'll ask them.
What can you claim back?
What
Or
can I
maybe
claim
they've
back?
already done it and you've not even
And
said.
even say, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they've already done it.
I'll ask just to be sure.
So we've started. You've got EJ Products. Okay, so EJ Products has oils and soaps.